in life is to go down your pathway and try to be a blessing to others. Look for ways how you can bless others rather than, how much money you put in your pocket.
Right.
With your morals, your value, and your name and who you're associated with. What happens is that you get introduced to people along the way that you didn't even know was coming down your path. And that's exactly what happened to Donna and me.
Right.
That's exactly how it happened.
Yeah. Otherwise, we wouldn't be sitting here today. We wouldn't be business partners, Jim.
Yeah, exactly. And we would not have a marketing partner like the 6-minute webinar.
Right.
And one thing too, I want to share this with you, ladies and gentlemen. Donna and I, we're updating some information in training, and we've got a free gift. Here I'm using the word free. Old brains like me, we get programmed. We have a complimentary gift for you special folks out there. But it's about the fear of public speaking, how to overcome it. And if you just send us an email here, Donna and I'll be more than happy. This comes into the TV station and they'll get it to us. Excuse me. And we'll be more than happy. Just let us know that you'd like to have the complimentary copy of the Overcoming the Fear of Public Speaking. We'll be glad to get it to you.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because think about this, if you're having a little bit of difficulty, right, in talking, okay, it's going to show when you talk to your clients. It's going to show when you do a proposal, and it's going to show with your marketing partners. So it is essential to be able to be comfortable when you speak and get over that fear of, oh my gosh, they're staring at me. Right.
Oh, yeah.
And, and not everybody can get up and speak in front of an audience of people.
No.
But even if you're not that way, but you're starting a business, you need to be able to speak well enough and not be scared to be able to speak to your clients, to be able to reach your marketing partners so that it attracts people, not detracts people.
Oh, yeah, because it also gives you confidence when you do a video and you're with the big three, me, myself, and I, as I like to call it.
Right.
But, I just got to tell you this. This just came to me. I get excited about stuff because I'm like a kid, at heart. They say growing old is mandatory, but growing up is optional.
Right.
And I don't think I'll ever exercise that option. But just imagine some of the things we were taught with Mr. X. You go there, you go to your local civic clubs, pick one. It could be the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, any organization. If you live in other parts of the world, there's clubs out there that's trying to do good in their community. And get in touch with the person, the event coordinator, whoever's in charge of the club, and just say, do you ever have speakers come in and speak? They'll say, yeah, because during luncheon, they want someone to speak. Problem is they got a problem. They don't get good content in there.
Oh, and that's huge.
And that's critical. Yeah, because they'll bring someone in and they'll be talking about something that's specialized in their area. And I'm going to use this because you used it at the Rotary Club in Colorado Springs, us up there. I said, we'd like to have quality speakers in here because this one lady come in from the school board, and they're talking about putting in a new swing set in for the kindergarten class, But see, that is so narrow niched that the general audience, they just kind of like sit there and just eat and, drink and, ignore because it's boring. But see, you go there, listen up, folks, listen to this. You're going to love this. You go there and you ask the event coordinator, do you have speakers come in from time to time to speak during the lunch? And they'll say, sure. And then the next question you ask, what would you like me to speak on? What topic? Because that's going to impress the event coordinator. It really will. And just say, I can share something on coaching, on leadership. I can speak about, just don't talk about politics and religion. Right. Okay. that will always end in a train wreck. So don't even go there, regardless of you. I know some people want to get on their soapbox and we're going to preach the gospel. We're going to straighten this world out during this 15-minute talk at lunch.
Right.
Don't do that. And then, guess what, Donna? Let the newspaper know or the local media know that you spoke there. Give them good content. How valuable would that be in getting their name out there, Donna?
Right. And when you give good content, that also means that you are not talking at your audience. You're talking with your audience, and you are engaging them. Okay. Engaging them. That's important, folks. But you're not talking about me. I am this and I am that. That is huge. You will lose an audience so dang quick if all you do is talk about me and look where I'm at and look who I am. Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah, when Don and I, we had a lot of people contact us after we started the Speakers Pathway Coalition. As it's, I want to speak. I've got a story.
Right.
And we'd say, who cares? And I love what Mr. X would say. Every time that you mention something about your company, your product, ask the question, so what?
Who cares? So what?
Yeah.
Who cares?
So who cares? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, for example, let me put this up here. Let me get my cheat sheet up here. Let's see here. Where are the good folks at? Oh yeah, these folks right here. Now notice here. This is the Donna's already clapping. She's a coffee company. Yeah. Yay. Mocha bun. Yeah. That's what they sent me there. This is one that I'm drinking, and it is very, very smooth and very, very non-acidic.
Same one in the kitchen.
And got the date there on the back. Let me get my thing here. Can you see that? Can you see the date? 9/9? Okay. And I haven't tried the Peabody here yet, but that's this one here. Okay. They can hold it up. Yeah.
And when I say I have that same one in the kitchen, this is my coffee cup.
And then they sent this one here, Jihad and Mustafa up there. They sent this one here.
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't tried this either, but I'm telling you. And so this is okay. This is some of the greatest coffee. It's very smooth. It's gourmet type, ladies and gentlemen. It's very non-acidy. And
right.
You might say, okay, so what? This is a great product for coffee lovers. And as Donna mentioned, thank you very much. Can you imagine sending a pack like this as a Christmas gift?
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So especially to people who love coffee,
yeah,
but are really sensitive to the acid in it.
This
is and sometimes, and I'm not a coffee guru, but it is my understanding that one of the reasons that there's so much acidic taste in so many coffees is because of the chemical processing. Okay? The chemical processing will leave that bitter, acidy taste that, isn't very good. These 99% of Yemen Coffee Company's coffee is hand dried, folks.
Yeah.
Sun dried.
Sun dried. That's right.
Yes.
And the thing that I mentioned too is that, they got the little, can you see that there? How you open it?
Yep.
There's a little tab right here. And once it opens, it's like this, of course. And it's got the little plastic seal in there, which reseals it. And I thought that was pretty neat. My point being, folks, whenever you mention a great product like that, and you ask yourself, so what? So why would that be a benefit?
Right.
What's the benefit? Okay, number one, you got to know your audience. You would not probably want to give that to people who are teetotalers.
Right. People who only drink soda. Wouldn't make a hill of beans for them unless they have somebody close to them who loves coffee like we do.
Yeah. And that's going to lead us into another topic. And I want to cover, Donna, how important is it to ask questions of people?
Oh my gosh. It is the single most important thing you can do. And then the other thing is to sit back and listen to what they say, because God gave us 2 ears and 1 mouth. but you have to ask questions to understand the needs of your potential client and your potential marketing partners.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
And then when they talk and give you the answer, sit back and listen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I got to mention Bill Heinrich. You see his website there, True Life Purpose Now. And I tell the story. Bill and I, we all met down at Speaking Empire. That's where we met Mr. X. He was one of the instructors down there. And, that's a high level.
Right.
Les Brown, all the big speakers know who, they're very familiar with Speaking Empire. And it's got such a great reputation. I'm a certified presentator with them. And, if you say I'm a client of Speaking Empire, I mean, they know. They know. It's kind of like someone says, well, I graduated from Harvard. Well, other people in that area, they know. Okay, you don't have to explain it. And anyway, Bill was sitting there, and I got to get his book here. Bill was sitting there, and I'm sitting across the table from him. And I told him, I said, I'm not really sure where I fit in here. And I don't know why I said it like that or words to that effect. And he started asking me questions. Well, he started asking me questions like, what did you expect when you came here? I don't really know, because I know I want to speak, but I don't really, what do I speak about? I mean, that may sound kind of dumb, but that's exactly the way it was, because I was so miserable. When I went to Orlando, I said, I'm going to change my life. So I changed my life, but I didn't know what I was going to do. And there might be some people sitting there and doing it. Bill Heinrich started asking me some questions. Within 10 minutes of talking to Bill Heinrich, I knew my calling deep down inside was to create the course, Your Future Is Now. Mm-hmm. That's how critical asking questions is. And Bill is the author of The 7 Levels of Truth. I've seen that book. I showed that book a lot. That's Mr. Bill right there. And he will give you a free 30-minute consultation, if you mention this. So everything that we offer here is value. And the Mocha Bun people, I talked to Jihad yesterday, and I forgot to ask her, because I called her, on the phone. She just picked up the phone. Hi, Jim. So she knows my phone number. So I better behave myself when I call up there.
Right.
But I know they offer a discount, and I think it's 20% off. Don't hold me to that. Okay. It could be a little more. I think it's a little more. I'm not sure. But check with them. It is a discount, and they have not, there's no money exchanging hands between us and that or anything like that. We're paying it forward here. And so please get in touch with her. And also, Bill will give you a free 30-minute consultation. And another one of our great friends, this is about health, right, Donna? Oh, absolutely. My goodness. Where is he at? He's hiding on us this morning. Here he is. Donna, what tell him about Dr. Grant.
Oh my goodness. Dr. Grant is an amazing gentleman. He holds 3 doctorate degrees. He is consulted, been working with the CDC here in America and the equivalent in Canada. And he is one of the most down-to-earth people, especially a doctor that I have ever met. And the man absolutely loves to laugh. I think that's his favorite thing in the whole world. He loves to laugh, right? He absolutely just giggles all the time. But Dr. Grant gives such sage advice about benefits of health and understanding the first and biggest response your body has to anything out there is your immune system, right?
It really is. And the thing that makes me so excited about doing the show here with Donna, we just roll with the flow. We don't do anything scripted, because if it was scripted, especially if I scripted it,
boring.
It would, yeah, she hit the nail on the head. She says, it'd be boring, Jim. Don't do it. But if you get in touch with Dr. Grant there at the Academy of Wellness, his website there, he will do a free evaluation of you. And you go
Yes.
there and fill out the form. And this is all free because your health is very, very important to you. And I'll tell you what, when he wrote that book, 101 Ways to Live to 101,
Right.
that wasn't some just abracadabra, let's pie in the sky story. He had a guy that came to him age 79 that the doctors had sent home. They had done everything for them that they could, that they were medically trained for and all that. And he was sent home on hospice. They didn't know how long he had left to live because his heart was bad. Yeah, I mean, you know, when your heart's bad, I mean, you know, there's no 5-minute warranty on anything, you know. And so I don't know how. I haven't asked him. I need to ask him how they came across each other, how they passed across. But anyway, you know, he looked at him and he said, "Oh my gosh, you're doing a lot of things. You're doing everything wrong." And he changed his life. And of course, now the guy he's willing to listen because when you get sent home on hospice,
It's a wake up call.
Yeah, reality 101 sets in.
Right.
So he started listening to Dr. Grant. The man not only survived, he thrived. He's still alive today, and he turned 101 here. I think it was last year. And that's when Dr. Grant wrote the book. So what does that tell you if you're out there and you're struggling with your health,
right,
or you're not sure about what's going on with you? Get in touch with him. He will give you a free consultation. He will give you a free AO scan like he did us. And that's a full 3D MRI.
right.
That's exactly what it is. And this is what I love about doing the show with Donna, because we're so eagerly about giving out great information that can help you enhance your life, because it's not about us. Not about us at all, is it, Donna?
Nope. We are just the voice and the platform, if you will.
And earlier on Monday, we talked about the multi-level marketing, and I touched on it a little bit earlier but do yourself a favor. You got to brand yourself and create your own website. And I know a lot of multi-level marketing companies says, "Oh, you can't have your own website." Really? Well, let me ask you a question. What are you going to say on your website that you wouldn't say down at Walmart?
Right.
You know? And Donna, that's important to brand yourself because, you know, you got your own website there. Let me put it up here. And also share with the folks out there, you know, the wonderful work that you do.
Well, it came about very through trial and error, if you will, raising 3 children on my own and working 7 days a week, right? They require a lot, as we all know, with children. And I had some challenges with my children. There was some medical challenges. One of my children, I've shared it here before, has, you know, been in the, unfortunately, been in the drug abuse world, drug addiction world, I should say. So, you know, many challenges. And then I came faced with my own health. Now I've had severe arthritis since I was 9 years old. Okay, life goes on. You know, I've had several hand surgeries from that. But then I got really sick and we weren't sure what it was. And just fast forward, make a long story short, when I got sick, I thought I was having a stroke. I went to ER and they did a MRI and found I had an aneurysm. So they were going to set me up with a special neurosurgeon. And the neurologist who did the MRI said, "I think we need to do some more tests." So for about the next 2.5 months, I underwent more tests than Carter has pills. Both MRIs, I had, I was tested for epilepsy. I did a spinal tap, the whole 9 yards. And so the day I went in to see neurologist, I'll get them right because they're both just specialties. She diagnosed me with MS. And then right after that appointment, I went in to see my neurosurgeon and scheduled the first of 3 brain surgeries. So we had to find out where this aneurysm was and what was going on with it. So I was 49 then, and went in and did the first one. I did the second one in July 27th of 2015, where they went in and fixed it with, well, it's properly called a clip, but I call it a slinky because that's what it looks like. It looks like a little teeny slinky that they put up in your head. And that was because the aneurysm, Jim, was right behind my right eye. Okay. And it was on my internal carotid artery, and it was a 6x4. So if you know anything about aneurysms, that's quite large. And then my final surgery, and hopefully my forever brain surgery, was January 13th, 2016, to see if it had dissipated and gone away. Well, the struggle between fighting the MS, the 3 brain surgeries, honestly, Jim, it left me tired. It left me depressed, and I couldn't speak. I could not speak a full sentence for almost 2 years. So through my own path, finding out what was going on, trying to raise my children, not being able to be 100% present for them, to be able to help them in their time of need when they needed the advice of their mom at the kitchen table, and I couldn't get the words out. I would end up having to write it out because I couldn't get it out. And it didn't always mean when I wrote it out that I could get the right words either. So I underwent a journey and a transformation to get out of the negative space I was in, and understanding that, you know what, it's just life, and coincidentally founded High Energy Performance Coaching, where I help people understand their energy and where they're stuck at.
That's really amazing, because whenever you're looking for, someone to be a business associate of yours, or if you're going to be associated with any company, whatever it might be, you want to make sure that these folks have got skin in the game. They got the right heart. There's a guy that I know him very well. He will never be on this show, even though he's very successful. And his big thing is every single thing that he presents, it's about money. Money,
Right.
money, 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 money. That's why I call these guys hyper diaper guys. Okay. I don't have sure, money's the reward of your efforts.
Right.
But it should not be your God.
This shouldn't be the driving force.
Right. Because, if money's your God, you become a slave to a demon.
Exactly.
And you will rob yourself of the true riches of life. And goodness, I've known some people who are misers, people who are tighter than bark on a tree. They'd rather walk than buy a gallon of gas and ride.
Right.
And I've never seen one of them that lived a happy lifestyle.
Right.
They were miserable. And you see a troublesome look on their face.
So important to be happy and to be balanced, and understand that sometimes, just like anything, sometimes we need help. And there is absolutely nothing wrong with asking for help, whatever it is that you need help with in your life. So, honestly, Jim, I would like to put this out there that if anybody would like to get in touch with me and to have a half hour of one-on-one time and, kind of a get to know each other time, see if there's any way that we can work together, go to my email at highenergyrightnow@gmail.com, and I'll be happy to reach out to you.
Absolutely. And I was just sitting here as you were talking about that. And let's just recap the freebies that we have, or the great gifts that we've offered. We've offered, 30 minutes of Bill Heinrich's time, consultation, and he asked me questions for 10 minutes, and that's all I needed. I was full.
Right.
I got like, whoa, let me out of here any more, and I'm going to have a mental overload. So you got 30 minutes there. You got there's really no time limit with Dr. Grant, because he loves to visit. He loves the laugh. He's got a wonderful sense of humor. But you can go to wellness, academyofwellness.com, and you're going to get that free, fill out that information there. He will give you a free consultation, and it won't cost you a dime. There's no money changing hands here. And then, of course, we offered the free complimentary gift, the fear of public speaking, how to get over that, overcome the fear of public speaking, I think it's called. And we offer that. And then, of course, we offered for you good coffee lovers out there who want a good coffee and have a discount too. And, hey, check these folks out. Mocha Bun, great coffee. It really is. And like Donna said, it's a great way for, with Christmas coming up down, it kind of sneaks up on you,
Right.
But that makes great gifts for people who are coffee lovers. And it's just really a blessing for us on this Friday afternoon to be able to,
Give back.
Yeah, give back. And we can walk away when the show is over and enjoy the weekend with a satisfied mind. Think about that. Imagine how you'd feel if you're able to help someone in their hour of need and help them, find hope and someone that they want to be associated with.
Right.
How would you feel this weekend? Oh, I tell you.
It's
beautiful.
beautiful.
Donna, yeah, it really is. Donna, I think back, and maybe I shouldn't share this story, but I'm going to. It's Friday.
Okay, folks, it could be anything. So.
Oh yeah, buckle your seatbelts. Donna and I were on a live show with Marty Haggard, and there was another individual on there, and he popped off with one of the most idiotic comments I ever heard. And if it had been smart and just remained quiet, we would have thought, he was more intelligent than he was, but he popped off with this ridiculous comment. I'm not going to mention his name. I'm not going to even mention what he said. But the look on Marty Haggard's face, a blind man could read that a mile away. You know what I'm talking about, Donna?
I do. It was like, okay.
Okay, well, it's time for a commercial, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Right. It was just like, what, where, and why?
Yeah, I mean, it was so unnecessary. It was way out from left field. And all of us are looking at him like, and I'm thinking, are you serious?
But it was about seeking self-attention.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what happens. And many people are like that online. And, Donna, I tell you, we've known a few people like that. And it's just, the reason we mention that is please don't be like that.
Right.
Please don't be like that. And we all have our faults. We all have our shortcomings. But I love the way, and Donna really does a great job in straightening things out and having that long-term vision and being able to look at, down the road with a blessing in her. She starts out with the mission with blessing in her heart. And I admire that about you, young lady. I really do.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
But like begets like, Jim, and I can absolutely say the same to you.
Well, thank you.
You are all about helping others. I have never met anybody who will lend a hand and be there for somebody the way you are in my entire life.
Well, thank you. And the funny thing is, it was not funny, but some of the people actually, Donna and I get calls. Yeah. Yeah, I was wondering, could you tell me, how are you doing this exactly? It's all Donna's fault. Because people can smell money and people can smell success. And if you tell them the truth, Donna, they don't believe us, do they?
No. It just, you know what? We just do what we do because that's who we are and what we love.
And we just look out how we can serve others, how we can bless others, and, just our show's about infotainment.
Right.
Donna provides the info and I provide the entertainment. We have a lot of fun too. Can you tell us, Friday?
We do. But and we say these things because these are important markers for people who are starting out in a home-based business.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Right? It is so important to understand. I guess it's kind of the golden rule, but it ties in again, like what you said with your DNA and understanding. We talked on, I can't remember. It was Wednesday's show about your marketing partners.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Huge.
And about, lifting them up, and your clients can also become a marketing partner.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And there's ways to bless them, if they refer you to somebody, give them a referral fee.
Yeah.
Give them a referral fee. Write them a hand thank you note in the mail. Send it out. That means the world to people because email is great for quick response, but it's not overly personal.
You think about that. If it's your birthday, would you like to get a message on Messenger or from Facebook, happy birthday, or would you rather get a card in the mail, happy birthday?
Right.
I mean, you're smart enough to draw your own conclusion. That's what Donna's talking about there. And it's second to none. It really is. And
Really.
Donna, oh my goodness gracious. I want you to tell the story about, what Les Brown says was the richest place on planet Earth. Wait till you hear this.
I love that. So Les Brown, as we all know, is an extraordinary man, great wisdom, great vision. Mm-hmm. And he asked an audience he was speaking at one time, and he said, folks, what is the richest place on earth? And various answers were given. And what he said was astounding. Jim, what was that answer?
The cemetery.
Yeah.
I was standing there in the room and I'm thinking, I don't know. Abu Dhabi, or it sure ain't I know one place it ain't. That's my backyard.
Right. But the whole point on that is what he means is the richest place on earth being the cemetery, is that's where dreams die.
Mm-hmm.
Dreams die there. So you know what? It's about living your dream. It's about making these small steps to build yourself into the proper area, so that when it's our time, that we've gone and checked off all the things that we wanted to do, because we get one true go round.
That's right. Yeah, because Les also said, that's where all the dreams are buried.
Right.
All the inventions that were never invented.
Oh yeah. My mother is a prime example of that. She was genius. She said she invented, because she had a little dog who they hadn't had spayed, right? Mm-hmm. So she was always in heat and it made a mess. And she sewed and made a diaper for the dog long before they ever came out. And I'm like, oh my God, Mom, why don't you patent this? Dad, look at this. Oh yeah, it's a great idea. And then she said, when I had my first baby, she's like, somebody ought to invent a cover that you can put over the grocery seats where you put the baby, so that there are no germs.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. And she never invented it, and somebody else did.
Yeah. And it's also a place where all the books that were written that never got wrote.
Right. The ones up here left in our minds.
Yeah. And that's on all fronts. They could be self-help books. They could be books that just, take you away down a
Children's books,
relaxing
it
path.
doesn't matter.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And I also want to mention our charity we're very fond of. Donna tell the story on that, Donna, how that came about, if you would, please.
Well, we have had them on our show before, Shelter to Soldier. And when we had Mr. X on our show a couple weeks ago, he and Jim were talking before one of the shows. And he said, Jim, what is your charity of choice? What do you and Donna back? And, Jim, and he's said this before on camera, so it's not like I'm saying anything out of school. Yeah. Jim said, well, just like a guy, really smart. I said, I don't know. Let me ask Donna.
True.
So he texts me, and like literally a minute later, if that, I text him back and I said, Shelter to Soldier. And he's like, man, why didn't I think of that?
That's when us guys have flat foreheads. Duh.
Right? But Shelter to Soldier is near and dear to our heart for numerous reasons. First of all, Jim is a retired master sergeant, 31 years, correct, Jim? Mm-hmm. In the Army. Thank you so much for your service. My father was in the service for 43 years. So we both have a long history in, supporting our country and our veterans. And of course, we are animal lovers and dog lovers and cat lovers and just animals in general. But Jim, tell the folks about Shelter to Soldier, Shelter to Soldier, what they do. It's so absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, they do such a great job because they go into the shelters and they pick the dogs that are they're not high on the list of getting adopted out.
Right.
And these are,
list.
Yeah, these are good sized dogs. They're not, the toy breeds or anything like that. And they work with them and they train them. And some dogs take longer than others, but they train them to become very proficient in PTSD, recognizing symptoms, being able to respond to that person in their moment of need, not an hour of need, but their moment of need. And then whenever a soldier, comes in, I say soldier, any member of the military that suffers from PTSD, they bring in 4 or 5 dogs and let the soldier and the dogs pick each other.
Right.
They got a bond. And the beautiful thing of it is there's no cost to the soldier or to the person, the veteran who is suffering from PTSD. Right. And the track record, ladies and gentlemen, every single person that's received a dog, a service dog, they have not committed suicide.
Right. 100%.
That is a true. Yeah. And we've mentioned before, and I want to mention this again, if I may, Donna, this could encourage someone out there. This might be your destiny, your calling in life, to be able to say, hey, there's other needs, because originally it started out, dogs were used for service dogs, used for seeing eye dogs for blind people, which was great. And it really took a long time for it to start, progressing from there. And then you hear the canine dogs, the dogs who support the police officers and they sniff out drugs, stuff like that. But think of all of the uses that a dog can be trained for. I mean, my goodness. I saw a picture the other day. In fact, a lady I know, she's in the hospital, and they sent a picture of her. She's all smiles. She fell and broke her hip, and she had to have a hip replacement. She's up there, but her attitude is what's really been a blessing for her. But on the bed that came to see her was a small toy poodle with a service dog wrap on him. He's a registered service dog, and they take those dogs in and visit with people. And think
Yep.
about I thought, man, that's brilliant. So, that might be if you're an animal lover and you want to do something to give back to your community and to others, that might be a great place to start.
Or if nothing else, and you still have that calling, but it's a little bit more than you feel like you can undertake right now, you can donate the cost of rescuing a dog
Mm-hmm.
to Shelter to Soldier.
Yes. Find ways. And Mr. X also, here's another complimentary gift.
Yes. This is a big one.
Yeah. If you donate $100 to the sheltertosoldier.org, let Dwayne know there, or let us know, get in touch with us. It'd probably be better to get in touch with us at our email here, inspiratione360tv.com, because Mr. X will give you, listen up, 30 minutes free time to help you evaluate and suggest marketing skills to you, things that you can use in your techniques and in the areas you need to improve on your marketing. And Mr. X is no joke. This guy walked his team into the corporate boardroom and closed the deal with Home Depot.
Right. In Atlanta, Georgia.
Yes. And Donna, you and I are very honored to be personal friends of Mr. X.
Absolutely.
And what is Mr. X going to do in the future?
Well, honestly, what isn't he going to do?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, That's a big question.
Yeah.
I mean, this man is beyond brilliant. But I would like to say this too. One other thing that Mr. X offered is if anybody goes in and sponsors Shelter to Soldier, right? Mm-hmm. That he was going to give them what, Jim?
Oh my goodness. He was going to give him a time as valued at a minimum of $2,500.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is a guy that walked, he's worked with Fortune 100 companies. He's got a huge track record. He's very well known. Anybody that's a marketing guru in the industry
knows him.
Yeah. They either know him or they've taken courses under him. And I took some of his courses, and some of the things he taught was shared right on the air. Plus the facts, Mr. X has the unique ability, and you should have the unique ability to pick and choose who you work with.
Right.
And who did he choose? Let's see. He's choosing to work with who, Donna?
Us.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What does that say about our name?
Right. And our ethics.
Yes.
That we have our integrity. We stand in our integrity and our ethics. And that Jim and I cannot emphasize that enough.
I know it. And I'll guarantee you, Donna, you know what's going to happen. Someone's going to call us up. How did you get Mr. X on your team? He knows us. He likes us. He trusts us.
Right.
And he knows that we're not in it for the money. He knows that we're in it for the cause to reach out and help people. That's our destiny. That's our calling.
Right. Because it's a ripple effect of energy that we wholeheartedly believe in, the universal law of spreading the energy and the love and spreading the hope, if you will, because we are all connected by energy. So, if you're in a room, look at it this way. If you're in a room and you're in a circle and it's a semi-small room and you're holding hands with 10 people and 3 of those people are really mad, really angry, what is the energy in that room going to be? And this, folks, I know what I'm talking about. This is where I shine in energy. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be high pressured. It's going to be tense. And you're going to feel it. It's going to land on you. And same goes now if you change that dynamic and you're in a room with 10 people and 3 of them have immense energy and happiness just exuding from them, and you're
Mhm.
going to feel that energy, and people are going to start, as they're holding hands, they're going to start smiling because
Mhm.
it passes through just the air, through the synopsis. And that's what we do. We want to pass that beautiful energy on.
Oh, yeah, because everything outside of the physical is love and abundance and it's vibration.
Yep.
It really is. And that's how come certain music, music moves us.
Yeah.
All music does to some degree.
Well,
Now I know
some
a
of it
lot.
moves me right, not in the right way.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that because I mean, I know a lot of people like rap music and all that,
Yeah,
but
I
I'm
don't.
I'm not I'm not into that. So if I hear rap music, what I want to do, it moves me to move away.
Right. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. Rap's not that's
And
not my area.
some and sometimes you get that soothing music,
Yeah.
and that just really
Or
relaxes you.
the music that just resonates with your soul, and you
Mm,
just feel it from the inside out.
yeah. And think about when a song comes on that your girlfriend or your wife likes to dance to. I only have one wife. I don't have any girlfriends, but I used to have a girlfriend before I had a wife. I think that's the way it went. But as the band start playing, they grab you. They got to get up and dance because that
Right.
music is, that's just the way music, affects us. And
Right.
that's because we are a vibration on the inside.
Right.
Everything's a
Vibrational
vibration.
energy. Vibrational
Yeah.
energy. So you have to choose, what kind of vibration do you want in your business? Do you
Mm,
want the good vibration, folks, or do you want the bad vibration?
yeah.
And understanding that it's okay to not work with somebody who does not fit in your vibrational world, in your
Yes.
integrity, and in your ethics.
Absolutely. And the way you do that is ask questions.
Right?
We covered that in Thursday's show. Ask questions of people, pre-qualify them because there's some people that you can't help.
Right.
They may want to reach out there and grab a hold of you and hang on to you, but they can consume a lot of your time.
Right. In the wrong way. Yep.
Mhm.
In the wrong way.
As we said in Thursday's show, be responsible to people. Do not be responsible for people.
For people. Big difference.
Oh, yeah.
And the responsibility also comes first and foremost to yourself.
Absolutely. Donna, can we put another quarter in the machine? I want to talk some more.
I know, but we are out of time, Jim. We are out of time. But the good news is we will be here next week, folks. We are so excited and deeply humbled that you have, that you join us wherever you are in the world. We are, obviously global, whatever platform it is you're watching us on. We are so honored that you've chosen to spend time with us. And our mission is to reach out and help just one person.
Absolutely. And it truly is an honor for us to be here. And thank you so much because your time is valuable. You
Yeah.
could have spent your time watching somebody else or another show or whatever, but we don't take that for granted. We know
No.
that's an honor. We really do. I tell you, it's been a fun week, Donna.
It has been. It has been.
Can we do something like this next week? Can we do it
Yes.
again next week? Okay.
Yeah. Folks, have a beautiful weekend wherever you are. And please be safe.
Oh, yeah. Take care of yourself. Love yourself first, then you can love others. And I tell you, it's just most importantly, enjoy the abundance of life.
Absolutely.
We'll see you next week.
Bye, folks.